I still love David. With all my heart, I still love the man I made leave town.
The ceremony is about to begin. Are you ready?
Darling, would you be a dear and hold on to this for me in case someone calls? Someone?
Welcome to the Buchanan compound.
Are you sure this is it?
Don't talk back to me. I'm an adult. Of course this is it.
This is the third compound we've been to.
Everybody was driving on the wrong side of the road.
You're an idiot.
Please stop repeating things that other people say. Besides, I came all the way here to London to help you find Matthew, didn't I?
You're right, I'm sorry. Still can't believe your dad kidnapped him.
It's probably Nora's idea. My pa's always had a soft spot in his heart for her.
I love you.
Did you just say what I think you said?
Well, if you thought that I said, I love you, yeah.
No, don't worry about it. You stay as long as you need to. I love you, darling.
Husband number 7?
Charlie for short.
Hey, is this son of the slammer yet?
No, he's not. Charlie's a wreck. He's down at the police station trying to get any kind of news.
Don't you have an election tomorrow?
Yeah. Look, the campaign's over, and it is what it is now. There's nothing else I can do.
No, that's the spirit.
Did you come here just to annoy me?
No, I also came to see if you're okay.
It's hot. So that was concern on your part?
Yes. I want to help.
Really?
Oh. Well, my life's shot to hell. Might as well see if we can save yours.
When I asked Ross for divorce, he threatened to disappear with Daniela.
Come on, you know that's just talk.
Well, I don't know that's just talk. I truly believe he would take my daughter from me.
There you go again.
What?
Talking as if Ross has no rights to see his own child. No matter what went down between the two of you. He's still Danielle's father.
No, he's not. Ross is not Daniela's father. Todd Manning is Daniela's father.
What are you saying?
I'm saying we bust out of this hellhole.
We can't just go out the door.
There's an empty room on the 4th floor with roof access. If we go out that window, there's a gutter down the backside of the building. And...
Yeah, and then I'll just shimmy right down?
Sorry. You're just so not disabled to me. I forget.
I never forget I'm in this chair.
Daddy's coming for you, Daddy. And I'm not gonna live without you.
Why, you look lovely, Miss Rachel.
Thank you, Nigel, but I don't feel so lovely.
You are not well.
I have a knot in my stomach the size of my fist.
Nerves.
At least.
If I may ask, is this a first date?
Unfortunately, it's a last date.
Kyle. It's time. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. After you're married.
Brothers and sisters, we respect your right to be here, and you've been heard. Now it's time to let these other people be heard. I know many of you are Christians, so I'm going to ask you to do the Christian thing and respect your neighbors, just for a few moments. I want to welcome all of you to this celebration of love and commitment. I know that it's the first time that many of you have been to a ceremony like this, but at its heart, it's as simple as it is profound. These loving couples are here to celebrate and to consecrate a spiritual union. And it's by their love and the love of their higher power that they will be united here today.
I had a lot of time to think about this during our flight across the Atlantic, and I've come up with a detailed 3-stage plan. Listen very carefully. We only have time for me to say this once. 1, you hide in the bushes. 2, I go inside and distract Bo and Nora. 3, you run around me and find Matthew. Do you have it?
Are you sure you're welcome here?
I'm family. Now get in the bushes and implement stage 1 while I go to the door and implement stage 2. Nigel? Dude.
Not in the least.
I didn't expect to see you here, Nige.
My name is Neville. Nigel is my cousin.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Wow, the resemblance is striking, but what's with the teeth?
I beg your pardon?
Never mind. I'm here to see my father.
And you are?
David Buchanan. I'm Bo's boy.
I don't think so.
You love me.
Yes.
Of course you do. I love you too.
No, not like that. I'm in love with you.
Oh.
I love you, so, I'm in love with you.
I heard you.
Well, it sure feels better now that I'm finally out.
Yeah? Okay.
I know you're married to Clint. And it would be tough if he wasn't even my brother, but, it is what it is. I love you, Nora. And you know what? I've got a feeling that you love me too.
Happy Halloween, baby. Trick or treat.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, oh wow, these are gorgeous.
Well, you better go put those in some water and let's go. The limo is waiting.
You got a limo?
Yeah, we are going to Philadelphia for a little 4-star dining and then a musical surprise just for you.
Sean, can you come in for a minute? We need to talk.
We'll find a way out with your chair. There has to be access, right? Or else you couldn't be here.
Yeah, my parents said that's the main reason why they chose this school.
Okay, then. We get you to Seattle, you have your surgery, you walk again, then we go surfing.
In Seattle?
No, Tahiti. We'll find my dad. He has to still be there.
I thought the number was disconnected.
Yeah, the only home I've ever known is not in service. It's so messed up. I know my dad didn't want to send me away. He'd help us. I just have to find him.
This must be the boys' floor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I should say so. May I help you?
ABC's One Life to Live, brought to you by Advil Cold and Sinus, with the power of Advil plus a strong decongestant. Ask for it at the pharmacy counter.
Okay, there you go. Got some interns from the Sun volunteering for you this afternoon. They're going to put up some flyers.
Well, that is very helpful. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. You know, this is a must-win for you. I just can't imagine my wife with Dorian as mayor. You know?
Oh, hey.
You think that's good? Look at this.
Did you actually go trick-or-treating?
No, but Blair and I and the kids entered that costume contest at the community center.
Oh.
We did okay, but Gigi Marasco and her little punk one.
Good for them. So, how's Blair?
She's Blair. You know, shifty, funny. I don't know what she's up to.
Well, perhaps she was just trying to keep you company after your breakup.
At least she tells me the truth.
Oh, come on. Taya was going to tell you about the ex-husband.
Not so ex-husband.
She was really struggling with it, Todd.
My lord, she really played you too, didn't she?
What does that mean?
Nikki, the whole thing was a scam from the beginning. Yes, she and Ross were in on it from the beginning. She was going to marry me, wipe me clean, and ride off into the sunset with Ross.
Oh, Todd, really?
Absolutely. That was the big secret she was hiding.
Ross is not Danielle's father.
No, I'm sorry. I know you were looking forward to meeting your niece.
How is this possible?
Todd and Ross and I were all stranded together on that island. When Ross and I were rescued, I was pregnant with Todd's child.
And you married Ross.
Yeah.
And never told him.
Look, Ross had no idea that Todd and I had slept together, much
Let
less...
alone that you were passing Todd's kid off as his.
No, I wasn't. I didn't know for sure until recently. At which time I realized I'd made a huge mistake, okay?
You know, Ross has spent the last 15 years thinking Danielle was his.
I realized that, Eli. And trust me, I'm gonna make things right.
Oh, yeah? How are you gonna make things right? Just by telling him? Think that'll make things right? He's gonna kill you.
I'm Ross Rayburn. I'm Danielle's father, and I must have got turned around. I seem to be on the voice floor.
How did you get in here, Mr. Rayburn? Visiting hours are long past.
Right. Well, I live in Tahiti, and I just flew in, so... I'm Danielle Rayburn's father.
I'm aware of that. And you're not on Miss Rayburn's approved visitors list. I shall have to ask you to leave immediately.
Are you trying to get me thrown out of here?
No, I'm trying to get you hot and bothered. Is it working?
Stop it.
Come on, Greg. You gotta cut loose. I gotta cut loose. God, it's been a hell of a day at the hospital.
I know how that goes.
Oh, so then work with me here.
Maybe you should take it to the gym.
You did not just say that. This is about Rachel, isn't it?
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Sean, when you got shot, we were all so scared.
I know. My mom said you pray together.
Yeah, all the time. You are such a brave guy.
I did a job.
No, you did more than that. You took a bullet for Star and her daughter. You went above and beyond.
Nah, it's...
Heroic.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
I am so proud to call you my friend.
Friend? And now you're upset?
I hate this.
Then don't.
I wish that I could feel...
the way I do about you.
Me again. Neville, perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I am a Buchanan.
I heard you, sir. I just don't believe you.
Well, surely Nigel has mentioned me before.
No.
Cord?
No.
Kevin?
No.
Joey? Neville, you let me see my father before this devolves into a physical altercation that I will win, but I will feel lousy about.
I could live with that, sir.
After all these years. After everything that's happened.
I know.
No. No, you don't know. You don't know how rotten I have felt. You have no idea how much guilt I have hauled around.
I am sorry.
And that's it. After all these years of never, ever being able to forgive me for what happened with Sam, after years of not even being able to stand the sight of me,
I know I've wasted a lot of time.
and then it magically disappears. I don't understand how. How does it do that?
You know, seeing Matthew go through all of this, watching you go through it, and I started remembering just how tough you are, brave, how passionate you are. And I guess I've grown up low.
Paul, I have begged and I have pleaded for years for your forgiveness. And you made it very, very clear that you could never, ever forget.
Yeah, and look what it cost me. You.
There are couples here today who have already lived as committed partners for years. And there are other couples who have only just found each other. But they're all loving couples in all the glory and the triumph and all the
Dorian doesn't look so
challenges.
good. I was just hoping David will show up or
Frankly,
do something
anyone
to
who
stop
has the
it.
courage
Well, where
to,
is he?
Dive
Good
into
question.
that particular pool to
Voicemail.
commit their love to a partner for life.
David, it's Langston.
They deserve a chance.
Dorian's still in love with you.
And it's that
You're the one that she
courage and
wants.
that
So
love
get your butt down here to
we're here
Angel
to
Square before you lose her. To another woman.
Marriage is a promise. It's a promise between two people who love each other sincerely, who honor each other as individuals, and who choose to unite their lives
One step at a time.
and live a future together.
I
In
love
this
you.
ceremony, these loving couples will dedicate themselves to the happiness and well-being of each other in a
Who are you
union
looking for?
of mutual caring
just my girls.
and mutual responsibility.
They're right behind you.
And we rejoice that among all the people in the world, they found each other,
David, where are you?
and that henceforth they will find a richness and a
He looks
deeper meaning
devastated.
in human life.
He
Why?
is.
Because they
The person he loves just
share
slipped
it with
away.
each other.
That sucks.
You will each exchange your own special vows, unique to your lives and the future that you pledge to each other. But for now, if you have rings, please take them out. And as you exchange the rings, I will pronounce you partners.
Wait. I can't do this. What's wrong? I can't marry you. Kyle, it's just a symbolic thing. Yeah, the Dorian Lord will make legal if she gets elected. We'd be married. And would that be so bad? You said you loved me. We've never said that, but I do. Kyle, I love you. I'm sorry, Nick. I don't love you. I want to, someday, I want to marry the man that I love. I just hope I get that chance.
I don't know how Ted thought she was going to get a hold of my money, but she's a lawyer, so I'm sure she would have figured out something.
No, I'm sorry. That's just not right.
Damn right.
No, I mean, that just doesn't sound like Taya.
Well, she pushed Blair out a window, for God's sake. Just to keep Blair from telling me about her secret. She admitted it, too, you know. Paul, she and Ross admitted it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's much more going on there.
Such as?
Well, I don't know. But I would suggest you get over yourself and go and find out what's really going on with Taya.
I know Ross is dangerous.
Especially after being lied to for 15 years.
I swear to you, Mila, I didn't know for sure that Daniela was Todd's child until recently. Look, I didn't want to know. It was just as likely that Ross was her father, so I made up my mind to decide to believe that Ross was her father.
So it changed.
Ross did. And Daniela grew up, and as she did, she'd say things, do things that reminded me so much of Todd. I realized I had to find out for sure.
I mean, did you run any DNA tests or?
Yeah. Daniela's Todd's daughter. She gets more like him every day.
Detailed floor plans of the Warwick School, with handicap access highlighted in color.
Can't believe they put this stuff online.
It probably helps sell the school or get funds or something. The walls have ears, right?
Stop, Mr. Rayburn, you're trespassing.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Security, third floor, boys' hall, emergency.
Emergency? Danny's my daughter.
To whom you are specifically off limits.
According to whom? Her control freak show of a mom. That woman stole her from me, shipped her to this prison without I couldn't even say goodbye to my daughter, let alone...
I cannot and will not mediate a family dispute.
Well, you cannot keep me from seeing my child.
Ms. Delgado is the enrolling parent and the only parent of record.
What? Sir, please. Oh, hell no. No.
Let him
Danny!
Here.
Danny, it's your dad. What?
I'm
ow! Ow! Danny!
You be quiet.
Did you hear something?
Danny!
That's my dad!
You are the kindest, sweetest guy.
Don't. I know who I am.
And I love spending time with you.
As friends, Rachel, there's more here.
Not for me. You know how I am, Sean. It takes so much for me to trust. And you have been more than patient with me, but...
You're worth waiting for.
I didn't want to admit it to myself, but I have been using you.
How's that?
You made me feel safe.
You were loved.
I am so sorry. The last thing I ever wanted to do was hurt you.
Is this because of my brother?
I don't have a thing for Rachel.
I have seen it from the first night at Capricorn.
She was there with my brother.
Does that make it more fun for you?
Get out.
No, look, if it's nothing, then why are you so testy?
Sean cares for Rachel. He's in love with her.
And so are you.
You're way out of line.
No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
Look, I can't get involved with Rachel.
Why not?
Because my brother got there first.
So, after all these years, all I had to do was marry your brother?
No. This has nothing to do with Clint and me. No, I would be here no matter who you married.
Where? You would be where, Bo? Come on. You can't love me if you can't forgive me.
I blew it.
No. Come on. What happened with Sam? That was...
No, what happened with Sam happened because you love me.
Do you know how many years I've waited to hear you say that?
Years and years and years.
Can you forgive me?
Of course. That's the reason I'm able to say any of this.
I love Clint, you know. I wouldn't have married Clint if I didn't.
I know. I love him too.
Why are you doing this now?
I didn't plan it. We've been avoiding, ignoring. We've been saying that, this doesn't mean anything. But we keep coming back to each other. Don't we?
I was quite the pugilist in my youth.
You mean you got punched in the mouth a lot? At least that explains those teeth.
Hey, look! The Queen!
Really? Where?
Go!
Oh! You tell me that you don't feel the same. I will never, ever bring this up again. So, tell me, Red. You don't love me.
I can't say that. I do love you. I love you too.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
David, what the hell are you doing here?
My apologies, sir. I tried to stop them.
Denied at my own dad's front door.
I'll contact the authorities.
No, don't, please. It won't be necessary because he is my son.
Now, if you practice saying that 10 times a day, I guarantee you in 2 weeks, you won't make that face.
Destiny, what are you doing here?
Where's Matthew?
Did he call you?
He cut off before you could tell me where he was.
That's when I came to the rescue.
What? You brought Destiny here?
Please. I just need to see Matthew. I need to know if he's okay.
Danny!
Quiet!
You be quiet.
Please! Oh my God.
What? Oh, what's the matter?
That was him. I know it. My dad's here.
Anything?
No. I could have sworn I heard my dad calling me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That was weird.
So you love Rachel Gannon, but you can't make a move on her because your brother Sean saw her first?
It's a lot more complicated than that, Viv.
I promised my mother.
Oh, my Lord. How old are we?
I can never outgrow my debt to my family.
What? Why?
Look, everyone in my family sacrificed for me. Everyone gave up or went without so that I could go through college and become a doctor. And I left them in the dust. Hell, I'm lucky they even still speak to me.
Okay, so the price for you now is you don't get to fall in love? You give up Rachel so that your brother can have her?
I owe him.
What about what Rachel wants? Look, Greg, I don't want to be the one to say this, but Rachel's not into Sean. She's into you.
This has nothing to do with Greg.
So if he'd never come to town, we'd still be having this talk?
Yeah, I think so.
Because to me, it looked like, we were good.
Good friends. You want more than that, and you should.
Don't tell me how I should feel, okay?
I am so sorry.
So am I.
I know I said that it's over between us. But here I am at a wedding, in a tux, surrounded by all of these people who are just proudly sharing their love with one another. And I just keep thinking that I'm standing with the wrong man because all I want to do is share my love with you. So what do you think? You want to give it another shot? I do. I love you, Oliver. I always have.
Nick, wait!
I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? You can still get married. Marry fish.
Buchanan resident? Nigel? Neville. Ah, Neville. How's old Blighty? We have a situation here, cousin. A rather colourful character named Vickers turned up claiming he's Beau Buchanan's son. Yes, quite. Why didn't anyone tell me? We try to pretend it isn't true. Oh, I can understand that. I'm so grateful to you for recommending me for this job. But these Buchanans, they're a handful, true. But they're still the finest people I've ever had the privilege of serving.
Thanks for being straight up with me.
Sean.
I better go.
Sean, I can't stand it if we can't still be friends.
I don't know if I can do that.
Of course, I understand. You don't owe me anything.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Whoever he is, he better treat you right, or I will make him sorry.
Does Todd know?
No. But once Blair figured it out, I knew I had to tell him.
So why didn't you?
She lost her memory in an accident.
Oh, right. Well, what if she gets that little tidbit back?
No. Apparently she already has, but for some reason she's decided not to tell him.
Why?
I don't know. Bottom line is she wants Todd back.
Yeah, but you have his kid.
I know. Todd loves his children. I'm kind of hoping that once he finds out, he'll be thrilled.
So thrilled that she kept his kid from him for 15 years.
But I'm not a hardened cynic. I'm a bit of a wishful thinker. Don't tell anyone, Eli.
You really love Todd, don't you?
God help me, I do.
No matter what you say, I know you love Taya.
I'll get over it.
Well, maybe you shouldn't get over it, you know? And before you toss her out, you should try and find out what's going on.
You mean like hire a PI or something?
Whatever it takes to get the truth.
I don't want to talk about her anymore.
Okay.
Well,
You don't have to leave. I mean, I'm not crazy about sitting around in an empty house.
what do you want to do?
We can eat Halloween candy, watch TV.
All right, sold.
Cool. Bring the candy. Ooh, my favorite. Thank you. Good Lord. What's Roxanne doing there?
Oh, shut up! Hey, listen. You two guys love each other. Come on, seal the deal.
It's not what you want, is it? No, not like this. And we should probably go on a date first. Probably so.
All righty then. Okay, Reverend. You're on.
For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their vows. The rings say that even in your uniqueness, you've chosen to be bound together, that your love has a substance as well as a soul, a present as well as a past.
What do you say, you and I, we go upstairs and we heat it up? Shall we?
And that despite its occasional sorrow, love continues to be a circle
run
of
for the
happiness,
barricades if your heart's not in
wonder,
it.
and delight.
I've said I'm gay. It won't go away. I'm here to stay.
I called the hospital in Seattle every hour looking for word on Matthew, but they wouldn't tell me anything.
Because she's not family. Unlike me, I'm family now.
I thought something happened to him. I was afraid.
I'm sorry, Destiny. It was not our intention to worry you.
And that's when Big Brother Dave called and found out that Matthew had never been to Seattle. You really kidnapped the kid, huh?
He's our son. We didn't kidnap him.
I just want to see Matthew.
Come on, Dad. You know what it's like, don't you? When you can't be with the person that you love, it can make a mess of everything.
Yes, it can.
So, you'll tell me where he is?
I have a message from Dorian.
Message 1. David, it's Langston. Dorian's still in love with you. You're the one that she wants. So get your butt down here to Angel Square before you lose her to another woman.
Pardon me, sir, but I've a message from Landview. My cousin Nigel suggests you turn on the telly immediately.
Okay, to what?
The international news is carrying it.
What is the it? What's the it we're referring to?
Now, as I join these couples in holy matrimony in the sight of God and
Oh,
in
my.
the sight of this community, I hope that all loving couples will hold each other in a kind of tender reverence, will honor love in all its forms, because love will not be denied just because someone thinks you don't have a right to it. And those who have the courage to risk their love never lose. Even when they feel betrayed and lost, even when it feels futile, Love has a way of reigniting and reanimating our lives, of surfacing at a time when we least expect it, especially in people who only needed a chance to show you could shine. Love is our pulse, our breath. And no matter who you find yourselves in love with, it's always a gift. So cherish and celebrate your love as couples and as partners for life. You may kiss your spouse. Come on. Let's all find someone that we love right now in this moment and show them that they are loved.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Later, babe.
He searched for years.
I want to know who my father is.
He was a terrible person.
This week, the search is over. And look who's back.
You were stalking me?
From the dead.
Nash?
That would be me. One life to live.